Hello traders. Today is the 16th of January 2011, and happy Sunday to you all. This video is about bullish trap and bearish trap. Okay, how we can control the bearish trap and the bullish trap and recognize them clearly and avoid falling into the trap. Okay, so the first thing that I need to mention in this video is that when we are talking about a bearish trap, okay, it will usually also take place when traders is dealing with a fake chart pattern. Okay, for instance, somebody who see a head and shoulder pattern, okay, and that trader is not aware that it's a fake head and shoulder pattern, you will go and sell only to see that the price going up. The reason is that there is a filter to know that the head and shoulder pattern is ready or not. Okay, but if the trader does not know that this is a fake head and shoulder pattern, the trader will sell. This is about a fake chart pattern. The same thing for a trader who see also an inverted head and shoulder and do not know how to filter out a fake inverted head and shoulder, will go and buy thinking that this is a valid inverted head and shoulder and will fall into the trap. Okay, also when we are talking about a chart patterns, all the bullish chart pattern has a fake bullish chart pattern. So every bullish chart pattern has also a fake pattern. Okay, so the point is to recognize, not only to recognize the pattern, because many traders are focused only on the pattern itself. So you see a head and shoulder pattern, you want to sell. Okay, you want to sell, and this is the first thing that goes into the mind of somebody who want to sell, because you see a clear-cut head and shoulder pattern. Okay, now the question, the second question that many traders fail to ask is that, is this a valid head and shoulder pattern? Is this a fake head and shoulder pattern? Okay, how do you detect a fake head and shoulder pattern? How do you recognize a valid head and shoulder pattern? Where does the head and shoulder pattern take place? This is the key to control falling into the trap, the bullish trap or the bearish trap. Okay, on the other hand, when you see a double top pattern, okay, which usually happen on many time frame, some traders who are trading, there are some traders who always trade on the 5-minute chart, on the 10-minute chart, on the 50-minute chart, and they don't pay attention to the higher time frame, and they see a double top maybe on the 50-minute chart, and they are excited about it and they sell. Okay, only to see that the price break above the double top pattern. Because why? Because there's another higher time frame commanding the 50-minute chart. Anytime you are about to enter a trend on one particular time frame, for God's sake, you must go and check the higher time frame. So if you want to enter a trend on a 5-minute chart, you must at least check the half hour, the 30-minute chart, and the hourly chart. Okay, so you want to enter a trade, or you see a pattern, a bullish pattern or a bearish pattern. Now you are about to enter the trade. You just go to the 30-minute chart or 60-minute chart, check what is happening there, because a higher time frame will command that. So usually you will see people, what usually happen, what we have observed, what we see a lot of traders doing it. So they see a pattern on the 5-minute chart, or they see a pattern on the 10-minute chart, or they see a pattern on the 50-minute chart, and they see this is an inverted head and shoulder, or this is a double top, this is a double bottom. Okay, for instance, suppose you see a double bottom on the 50-minute chart. Okay, and you just take it from there. Okay, but on the other hand, on the hourly chart you have a double top, but on the 50-minute chart you have a double bottom. So on the when you are looking on the 50-minute chart, you see a double bottom pattern and you start buying. But the person who is on the hourly chart see a double top, he is selling you down. By all means, the person on the 50-minute chart is likely to lose. This is the problem people are going through. So they go on one particular time frame and they will go quickly and see a pattern, a double top, a double bottom, and they will fall into the trap. This is how you will avoid falling into the bearish trap and the bullish trap. Anytime you are about to enter a trend, go to the higher time frame to check. Okay, you're on the 5-minute chart, at least go to the half hour, 30-minute chart, or at least hourly chart. You are on the 50-minute chart, go to the hourly chart, or the 2-hour chart, or the 4-hour chart. You are on the 30-minute chart, go to the 4-hour chart, or go to the daily chart, and so on and so on. So anytime you see a signal on any time frame, because the picture is not on one time frame. If you are trading now, for instance, you are position trader, okay, you want to take your trade on the weekly chart. Okay, by all means, you go to the quarterly chart to see what's going on in the quarterly chart. because the cycle of the quarterly chart will control the weekly chart by all means. So when you see a double top or a double bottom on a weekly chart, all you have to do is to go on a quarterly chart or at least on a monthly chart to see what is going on there. But if you only stop because you are lazy or you don't want to check what is happening on the higher time frame, and you see a double top or you see a double bottom on the weekly chart and you just take it, you will fall into the bullish trap or the bearish trap. So this is how you can avoid, knowing that the stable data that the higher time frame control the lower time frame. This is the problem for many new traders. Myself, I went through it. And what I did during those days, that I spent too much time going on the internet, reading books to see books that will tell me and explain to me in a clear manner this multiple time frame trading method, because this is the key. The timing, the cycle. The bigger cycle will command the lower cycle, and there is a turnaround. Okay, when a turnaround is about to happen, it will start from the lower time frame, but you will see that the turnaround is located in a higher time frame, almost on the higher time frame before it starts from the lower time frame. So you cannot go on the 50-minute chart just taking your signal there without paying attention to the higher time frame. It's completely wrong, okay? So fake patterns, okay, and also knowing that the higher time frame command the lower time frame will assist you to avoid the bullish trap and the bearish trap, okay? Another thing also, apart from the fake pattern, there are also what we call a premature patterns, which means the pattern is forming, is not yet completed, but because the trader is aggressive trader, impatient trader like I was before, and he jumped into the trade prematurely, in that case the trader can experience a loss because the pattern is not completed yet. Sometimes people wait for pattern to be formed for months, okay, for weeks, okay. But if you are day trading, because of the time limit, okay, if you do not understand this thing carefully, you will take a lot of fake signal and fall into a bullish trap and a bearish trap, okay. This is about a premature pattern. The pattern is not completed yet, but you are eager, okay, to enter the trend, and you disregard, okay, other a verification that you need to make before you enter the trend. So this is about a premature pattern. The third point I want to talk about also is the market manipulation. Now, I don't like too much to talk about market manipulation because we are all market manipulators, because when somebody is buying and you are selling, you are trying to take that person out, okay? So for me, it doesn't matter this subject of market manipulation, but it does happen when what I have said, what I have observed, what I have known is that the market is manipulated through the news. So suppose there is one particular news that came out, okay? So people react, okay? They react wrongly, okay? Excessively, okay? Bringing the price in a different place, okay? That will create a fake pattern. So because of the news, people react, because of fear and greed, people react in a certain way. They move the price to a place where the price is not supposed to be. By doing that, they can create easily a fake pattern, okay? On this chart here, you see this candle here. It went too fast to this level here, okay? Suppose this candle closed somewhere here, okay? People will read the chart differently, okay? And also, this is the time during the news when the market, you see things look different, when the price will move fast, which means that we have a distortion of the pattern in the market because of what we call the news, a major news, okay? When people think that the market, something else would going to happen, but then a few days later, they realize that this is not true, okay? So people, because what they see on the chart, they react to it and take a position. And later on, the market corrects itself. Because that's why we say that when you see a tall, long candle on the chart, okay, you must draw two horizontal lines, one at the high, one at the low, to observe that candle carefully, because it's a big reaction, okay, to see how the market will react in relation to that very long candle. You remember regarding the US yen, when the Japanese government intervened, the next day the market went up, but few days later the market went down completely and retraced back to the beginning, to the opening point of that tall candle. So this is what we are talking about, where this is what I call market manipulation, or big news that will distort the market. So you need to pay attention to that also that you do not fall into a bullish, okay, or a bearish trap. So the first thing is the fake pattern, and also the second one is the premature patterns, and the third one is the market manipulation, okay. Now, the fourth part of this video is the ignorance, okay. I mentioned it already, is ignorance of the higher time frame. This is, I mentioned it already in the part of fake pattern, is the higher time frame command the lower time frame, okay. And it is completely wrong, I will say 100 times, to go on one time frame to see a pattern, to see a signal, and to take it on that time frame only. You must combine the time in which you are about to enter the trade with a higher time frame. If you are not prepared to do it, for God's sake, quit trading. I mean, this is tough to say this, but this is the reality, okay? Now, because some traders cannot follow rules, or they find it difficult to respect what is going on in the market, but by doing that, you are hurting yourself. Why am I saying to quit? Because it's money involved. It's money involved. It's a serious matter when money is involved, because you need to do it properly. Do not enter a trade on one time frame without paying attention to a higher time frame. At least multiply that if you are entering. You can set up your rule that if I'm about to enter a trade on X time frame, I will go to the higher time frame, which will be 5x. So if I'm entering the trade on 5-minute chart, I will multiply that by 5. So I go to the 25-minute chart to see what's going on. At least if you set that rule for yourself, you will be alright. So you're going to enter a trade on the daily chart, you go to the weekly chart to see what's going on there, at least, okay. So you multiply the time in which you're going to enter by 5 or by 7 or by 10, depending on what you want to do. So this is about to know, it's just happening. The cycle is in a high. The yearly cycle, okay, the yearly cycle is controlling the half-year cycle. The half-year cycle is controlling the quarterly cycle. The quarterly cycle is controlling the monthly cycle. The monthly cycle is controlling the weekly cycle. The weekly cycle is controlling the daily cycle, and the daily cycle is controlling the 4-hour cycle, and so on and so on. It's never one time frame command. It's not like a one time frame deciding the future of the market, okay. It's the bigger cycle, okay. There are some cycles, even 40-year cycle, 50-year cycle. Talk about gold. People knew that gold will go up these years. Or you see how gold was going. It's a cycle. This is what they call super cycle. Gold was going up. Some traders, those who study the cycle in the market, that's why I say to people all the time, trading is timing. Timing. You buy at the right time, you are rewarded. You sell at the right time, you are rewarded. It's just simple, okay? So it's about the timing tool. That's why we come up with the TST WSYS08. Now, one point I need to make when I'm talking about TST WSYS08 in this video, that by the end of March 2011, we will remove the TST W24 from the market, because we do not want many people to be using our trading system. So this is it. From March 2011, we will remove the TSTW24 trading system from the market, okay. This is what we will do, okay. And all our trading system will not remain in the market forever. We will at one point remove them, because what we are trying to do is to give to traders tools that work, and we do not want many people to use our trading system. And from March 2011, we will remove the TSTW24 trading system from the market, okay. And then from there we'll decide what we will do next, okay. Because we have posted more than 600 videos since April 2010. We beat the record now, okay, put in many videos, and we are quite happy with what we have done so far. We are trying to assist ordinary traders to achieve a consistent winning trend, but at one point we will slow down a bit, which means we take a nice holiday for ourselves and do our own trading, because our aim is not to have We do not want to have a big name on the internet and then everybody coming to us and say, how do we do this, how do we do that. We have a specific goal, which means give to ordinary traders also the ability to trade like professional traders. Once we see that we have done enough, we will not be doing so much like we are doing right now. So we have a target, we have a goal that we want to achieve. We are not for a big publicity. You can see our video out there, okay, and some of the video also, okay, we will decide what we will do with them also in the future. So this is about the TSTW24 trading system that we will remove from the market from March 2011 because we don't want too many people to use our trading system. Okay, now the last point regarding this video is now talking about, still we are on the fourth phase of this video, which is the higher time frame command, this lower time frame, and the cycle. Very important. Okay, the last point regarding how to recognize a bullish trap and a bearish trap is the closing time of the market. You see, sometimes the market will close on Friday. Okay, so the market is closing on Friday, so the next 30 minutes before the market is closed, you see sometimes a lot of activity in the market. So the price going up, or for one reason, it's time for the market to close, the market will close. Okay, so suppose you're on this chart now and the price, this is Friday, okay, and 50 minutes before the market close, the price go up and hit this level here. Okay, on that point in time, when the market is about to close, if you're looking carefully, you see that this is kind of a lower top if you were here on that time. Okay, sometimes the market, because of the time the market is about to close, sometimes people will see a fake pattern. So they're going through the weekend, or they're going through their homework during their own time, checking the chart, looking at the chart, and they see a pattern. Okay, it usually happen on Friday where people place orders. We see all the time 5 minutes before the market will close, we'll see people coming in and place order. And you see sometimes the next day, when the market open, the market will gap up or gap down, taking all these people position out because of the fake pattern that was forming at the closing time of the market. And because the market has to close, the market will close, so the price has to stop at one point, isn't it? So suppose you were here, this is a good example here. So suppose you were here where I'm moving my cursor here, it's a Friday, it's 50 minutes before, or 30 minutes before the market is about to close. So the day was going down like this, going like this, and you came here on this time frame. This is the daily chart, this is the weekly chart, okay, by the way, of Yahoo. Okay, Yahoo. So you were here and the price Friday, okay, even the market was about to close, the price was here. Okay, so you look and say, this is a double bottom pattern, it's about to form now. Okay, so you want to enter, you say, I want to buy. A double bottom pattern is about to form. I believe this is what's happening here sometimes. Okay, you see this is a double bottom pattern is about to form here. Okay, so you see some people bought it here and you want to be in the trade, so you place your trade knowing that on Monday you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank, enjoy yourself. But because the market is about to close at that point, the price cannot continue further down to show you that in fact I'm going down. Okay, so you buy here thinking that it's a double bottom pattern, and the market open and the price gap down. But because you fail to recognize the market is about to close, the market is closing at that point, that the movement did not finish. But because the price stopped there, you think that it's a double bottom pattern. So weekend, Saturday and Sunday, people looking at the chart at this point in time, we think that this is a double bottom pattern. The market at the closing price of this candle here, which is a daily chart, on that particular day, many traders will think that this is a double bottom pattern. This is a typical, a fake double bottom pattern right here. That's it. That's what's happening here. Okay, this is one example here when people think that the price is about. This is again another example of a premature pattern. The pattern is not formed yet. Okay, people try to be aggressive and go ahead before everybody. Okay, instead of waiting, and the price went down further. Those who enter here lost money. The premature pattern, or market is about to close, the price stopped there. You think that a pattern has been formed. In fact, it did not form. Or sometimes you will see it low volatility because the gap period. This is another thing. The gap period between London opening and New York to be open, between 5:30 a.m. and 9:30 Eastern time, you will see when there are a lot of fake patterns being formed that time, because all the market is doing is just going up and down, waiting for New York to be open. So the market is respecting that. The professional respecting that. They just scalping up and down, and people see all sorts of patterns and they take it there, they place trend. But then New York open and try to do the opposite thing. Or sometimes you see the market open, and for the first half hour because a lot of retail traders came in and jumped into the market anyhow. They move the price in the opposite direction, creating some fake pattern. People jump on them and they lose money. So this is about how you can recognize a fake a bullish trap and a bearish trap. Very, very important. But the key point you need to remember in this video is that one of the problems that many traders face is that they go on one time frame, like you on 5-minute chart, you see a double top, you see double bottom. You are on an hourly chart, you see double top or double bottom, or you see another inverted head and shoulder pattern or another pattern completely, and you fail to observe the higher time frame. Okay, if the higher time frame, support the higher time frame is really bearish in a strong downtrend. Now you go, okay, on a lower time frame, suppose the weekly is bearish, hold those bearish, okay. Now you go on the 4-hour chart, okay, and you see a beautiful inverted head and shoulder, and you are about to take it only to see that the signal has failed. Okay, a lot of traders went through that when the USD yen was going down. When the USD yen was in a pure downtrend, there were a lot of fake bullish pattern during those days, because a lot of traders, especially on the 4-hour chart, those who were trading on the 4-hour chart those days went into lost a lot of money, because there were a lot of double top or double bottom pattern, a bullish pattern on the 4-hour chart. People were just taking them, but not knowing that the higher time frame was completely bearish, that you shouldn't even look at those patterns at all. But the people were looking only on those time frames, and they were losing money until people realized that people thought that the dollar is going to be zero. Because why they were saying the dollar will reach zero? Because they were losing money. They try to buy when they see the fake pattern, they lose. They try to buy, they see the fake pattern and they lose, and they say the dollar will go to zero. But because they thought that there's no future, but they were buying at the wrong time. This is what was happening. The same thing for the USD Canadian, the US dollar, Canadian dollar, USD card currency pair, exactly the same thing. And people see this pattern and all the bullish pattern they were taking, and the price just going down. And I see it, and people are wondering what's going on, because they did not look at the monthly chart, they did not look at the weekly chart to know what is going on, what sort of picture we have. Okay, so this is very important. Do not enter a trade on one time frame only without paying attention to the higher time frame. I hope you enjoyed this video also to recognize clearly the bullish trap and the bearish trap in order to cream the market consistently. We are the TSTW SYS08 traders. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. Thank you for watching, and speak to you soon.